Alright, HadesOmega here. Welcome to my office. So I promised you guys, I promised you guys on the video that I haven't posted yet, but this is like the kind of the post trip HadesOmega TAT Adventure trip video, and before I actually start the vlogs and everything, I wanted to go through some stats before the trip. So these are the ones that I promised. So the most important one was, how much money did I spend on gas? Alright, so here it is. So here's some fuel statistics from, I pulled it off Fuely. So like I said, I recorded nearly every time I put gas in the bike. So this is it. I had like 84, let's see, 2 minus 1, so 80. I filled up 83 times during my 40-day adventure. I remember I would fill up 2, maybe 3 times a day. At some points, I was like, man, well, I don't know. Yeah, it's one of those see gas, get gas things. So it wasn't like a full tank or anything all the time. So anyway, so up here it lists how many miles per gallon, how many miles I rode, how many gallons I put in, and how much it costs. Strangely, it did not put like how much the cost of each of the fill-ups were, so I had to actually calculate it. So good thing HadesOmega's still has some pretty good spreadsheet skills, Microsoft Excel skills. So there it is. There's the bike, DR650 SC, Suzuki DR, and let's get to the stats. So the first one is MPG. The average MPG is 41, and we can say 42 miles per gallon. There it is, 42 miles per gallon. Not bad. That's about what it should be getting. My DR will get anywhere from 40 to 45. And you can see there's a 33 here. I think it dips in the 30s a couple times. 38, 33, 34, 35. It depends on what kind of riding, you know, and the altitude and all that. And the miles, I don't think I put the miles, but I can tell you now how many miles we rode was 10,087. So this is 10,087 miles. Sorry, Moo was there. Oh, my chinchilla there is making some noise. Hey, what's up, buddy? And then gallons. Okay, how many gallons of fuel did I use? 227 gallons of fuel went through that engine, mostly. And I want to tell you that I only missed like maybe 1 or 2 fill-ups on this. Only because I was like kind of like a remote place that I didn't have internet, you know. But for the most part, all the gas stations I went to, they had internet access. Price. It's interesting to see the prices actually. So it's all went up to like $3 a gallon. This is for premium also. My bike runs on premium, so I only put premium in it because it has a high compression piston. But so anyways, like $2.90, $3, $2.83. You know, I remember at one point we were close to almost $2 a gallon. Here's like $2.17. Here, this one's about $2 a gallon. Yeah. I found that the closer I got to the East Coast, the cheaper the gas get, and the better the gas gets too. You have like 93 octane over there. I don't know why we can't have good gas here on the West Coast, you know. And then the closer I got to the West, the gas prices just kept on shooting up. So today I filled up. What did I fill up? I don't know. Oh yeah, I filled up my KLR. I did like a little LA adventure trip, and gas is like more than $3 right now in California. It freaking sucks. I don't know why it's so expensive now. Maybe it's because of the summer. I don't know. But okay, so here's the big one you want to know. Ding ding! How much did HadesOmega pay for gas for the whole trip? And it's a whopping $634. So if you think about it, that's not too bad. That's about That's about $300 each way. So I don't know. Would it have been more worth it to ship the bike? I would say yes. Yes. If I had shipped the bike, I think it would have cost me less because I don't know. I don't remember how much a shipping quote cost. I think it was up to like $500, anywhere from like $200 to $500. And oh, but you still have to factor in the plane ticket. You got to factor in the plane ticket. So that would cost like $100 or something dollars, maybe more, because you're going to the other side of the country. Yeah, I'm not really sure how much a cross-country, like a ticket to North Carolina costs from where I live in San Jose, California. But yeah, so you got to factor that in. So, but I made the most of the trip to the other side of the country. I went, I went sightseeing, and I went riding cool places and shit. So I don't regret it at all. Anyway, so there it goes. There's how much the cost is. It's $634, about $600. And so here's the average price of the fuel I paid is $2.78 a gallon for premium, of course. And what is this one here? Gallons. Oh, how many gallons? Yeah, I've earned 227 gallons. So there you go. That's all the fuel specs. So let's go over it again. Average 42 miles per gallon. 227 gallons burned. Average cost $2.78 a gallon, and total cost $634.50 ish. So there you go. Okay, alright, so also I pulled up, I said I would go over like a kind of expense and cost report, and here it is. So I said I would go by like categories and stuff, but you know what, I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna take me too damn long. Maybe if I do, I'll make another video. But anyway, this is my, it looks like a credit card. No, this is my debit card purchases from the first day to the last day. So I can tell you now, boom, that's the amount you're looking for. I spent $3,000 during the whole course of the trip on my debit card. That's just my debit card. This isn't even the fuel. I use this to buy fuel sometimes, because like some of the stupid machines wouldn't take my credit card. So yeah. What is this? $493. I wonder what that is. Payment. Oh, that shouldn't be there. I should take that out. Let's take that out. Okay, maybe it's not $3,000. Sorry, I made a mistake. It's $2,500. Hold on, let me go through this list again. Like I said, I may make up a more detailed expense report, but okay. So I went through it again. It's not $3,000. It's actually 2,000, almost $2,300. So those are my expenses just on my debit card. And you can see here it's stuff like camping. So this is a campsite. It was a COA I went to on the first day. This is when I bought those bolts at Lowe's. This is I went to buy some shit at Walmart. My friend. This is at Death Valley. I bought like a magnet or something. Lynn's Market. I must have bought some food or something. Mesquite Mart. Chevron. This is probably, I don't know. I wonder if it's gas. I don't think that's gas. It's only $2.68. This is Grand Canyon. O'Reilly's, probably that's when I went to do an oil change or something. Mavericks. Oh, I love Mavericks. There you go. Mavericks in Arizona. Was there a Maverick in Arizona? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think they have Mavericks in Arizona, do they? Maybe. This is a North Rim. Yeah, I can tell. I'll just go through a couple of them. There's AutoZone, Meteor Crater stuff, gift shops. So I can tell you now, like a good, yeah, most of the expenses were souvenirs. They're like magnets and coins I bought. You know, when I go to museums and stuff, because that's all the stuff I collect. And then the next big expense would probably be here, like stuff like this, MSP cycles. When I went to a motorcycle shop to get some kind of work done, it cost like $200. You know, there's a Rad Cycles here, right here. NASA Parkway, Houston. I think that's an ATM withdrawal. That's what that is. Did I withdraw $200? Wow. I know I withdrew something. Some cash. There was something in Louisiana. Where is it? Yeah, I don't know. It might be on a credit card. But there should have been another $200 transaction somewhere. Anyway. Charo Hollow Market. This is like when I was in the Tail of the Dragon, Wheels Through Time. Motel. Okay, so hotels. Hotels is probably, I mean, it would probably be gas. Gas probably costs the most. I was filling up like 3 times a day. And then probably I don't want to say hotels because I camped most of the time. But I did pay to go camp at some places. I would say the first one is just my guesstimate is souvenirs. Let's say souvenirs. Let's mix souvenirs with like entrance fees and stuff for like parks and stuff. By the way, like on the TAT, you didn't have to go to any like what's the word? You didn't have to go pay any admission fees, as far as I know. Like if you had to go, if you went to a state park to go camping or something, that that's something else. But so yeah. So food, yeah, food. Oh yeah, food. Okay, food is probably the number one. That's the number one expense. Food. You gotta eat, right? And I was spending anywhere from $10 to $30 a day for food. You gotta eat. So, I mean, I would go to fast food places. Sometimes I would treat myself to something fancy, but I would buy snacks at gas stations and stuff, and tea and stuff. So food I think is number one. Or gas, food, and souvenirs, I think. Or it could be souvenirs and food, but and then is probably the hotels. The hotels would be number 4. Freak! I know there's another one. Hotels. Motorcycle maintenance. Motorcycle maintenance. I would think. I'm not sure. That's just one of the other expenses. Motorcycle maintenance. I would put that with. Yeah. I would put motorcycle expenses or motorcycle maintenance. Oh, that's a big one. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to make my list again. Yeah, so food, gas, souvenirs, and then I would say motorcycle maintenance. And then probably the hotels. Hotels and motorcycle maintenance might be the same. I don't know, man. All it boils down to is if you pay someone to work on your bike, it costs a fucking lot, But I would spend money on, like, tires. Tires would probably be the number one. Yeah, tires. I paid like freaking $200 to get one tire installed. It's fucking ridiculous. You save yourself a lot of money by installing tires yourself. So yeah, I bought tires. I think I bought 3 tires, and then I paid some people to install them. Oil changes. I would spend about $25 to do an oil change if I did it myself. It was $40 to do it. Pay someone to do it. It's ridiculous, man. It's so easy. And I gave them the oil too. I don't know, man. That's about it. yeah, that's about it for maintenance. So, you know, maintenance really wasn't too bad, unless I had to pay someone to do something. But, like, hey, it's one of those, like, you know, if you're looking for water in the desert type things, you know, some places are very hard to find motorcycle shit. So that's pretty much it. So I spent about 2,300, and let's go to this other one here. Oops. This one? Okay, this is my credit card. Credit card transactions. Oh wait, did I get the total for this one? Oh yeah, okay, so credit card transactions was 1,517. That's a lot, actually. Oh, I spent, say, there's the food. The food is in there. But we know that the gas was about 600 bucks, so we can take gas out of that. So gas would be like 600, 900. So this is $900 for like the food and stuff. So I told you, like I said, food was the #1 cost because you got to feed yourself. I don't care if you're eating camp food or you gotta go to Taco Bell or whatever. Taco Bell, McDonald's, McDonald's. See, I frequent the fast food places very often. Brown Mug Cafe. Yeah, like I said, I would treat myself to somewhere fancy every once in a while. The reason I probably use my credit card to go eat a lot is because I get I get money back on my credit card for that kind of stuff. So that's cool. Yeah, and then the rest is gas. So let's see, Dairy Queen, Longhorns. There's that fucking Rad Cycles, $200 to change a fucking tire. It's ridiculous. The tire was 50 bucks, but they charge $150 to install it. It's fucking ridiculous. But I was having a shitty day and I didn't want to change tires in the rain, so there you go. Yeah, so it's a lot of food and gas, so there you go. So that's 1,500 plus oh man, I forgot to hit the play button. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go over this again. So here I put the two figures together. So what do we got here? It's 1,500 and 2,300. So this is the 2,300 here, and plus the 15, makes it about 3,800. So it's about $3,800 I spent the whole trip. Yeah, there's probably cash withdrawals in there, anyways. Yeah, I took $200 cash, and I think I withdrew another 200, so that's like 400. So I spent about $3,800 on HadesOmega TAT Adventure. That's what a double cross-country trip, and one way back on the Trans-America Trail cost me $3,800. So I'll tell you now. Also, I tried to do it as thrifty as I could, and that's not even including the shock that I just bought for the bike. That was an extra $1,000. Was it money well spent? Hell yeah, it was money well spent. I'll tell you, most of the time I was just sitting down on those trails because the bike was doing all the work for me, So yeah, what did I want to talk about? Yeah, how I saved money. So I saved money by camping, going to fast food restaurants. So if you know me, I go to a lot of fast food restaurants to save money, and I don't order from the normal combo menu. I order from the freaking value menu. Okay, that's how cheap I am. Yeah, like I said, I camp a lot. That's the one way I save money. What else? I do my own motorcycle work as much as possible. I clean air filters myself. With the filter skins. I did my own oil changes, most of them, and I changed my own tires most of the time. So yeah, I did everything I could to save money, and that's how much I wanted spending. But like I said, a lot of it was like souvenirs. So you probably won't spend that much money on like souvenirs and stuff. You spend your money on different things. So your cost may be higher or lower, depending on. That's how much I paid with the gas and everything, $3,800, and the gas was like about 600 bucks. Food, I would have to like a breakdown. Alright. HadesOmega out.